Emily Henry, I don't really get the hype. Okay, hold on. Hello. So we are in Whistler. I'm not feeling that well. I'm nauseous and can't take a deep breath. Things hurt. So I'm staying in for the first day while everyone else goes out. And I'm actually okay with it because there's a bathtub here and I can take a bath and I have my book. So we are gonna stay in, we're gonna read, and it's gonna be a good time. I can't believe he said that to his daughter. He said, "I never fucked Morticia Addams." Sir. I'm only on page 31 and I did already tear up because of what happened to Rosie. But I just remember this entire series is all single dads. I'm gonna have so much fun. He never says no to her. Okay, I'm 140 pages in. He's so down bad, but he says stupid shit. He said something, like, he's just so blunt and crude a little bit sometimes. And I'm like, ugh, dude, could use some work, babe, could use some work. So I've read a good chunk of the book, and first of all, this book is around 450 pages. Is it ever that deep? Why can't you just be like 300? Do we need another whole 100 pages? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I feel like I'm reading it and I'm having enough fun, but I'm kind of forcing myself to read it. Like, I can put it down and be totally fine. I don't feel the need to keep going yet. So I'm hoping that changes, but yeah, that's where we are. I'm surprised I like the single dad trope that's done in this. I always like the single dad trope, but it's done a little differently in here, and I don't mind it. Like, I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would, and I'm kind of looking forward to I kind of want there to be a fight between the brother and the best friend over the girl, which is kind of toxic of me, but I just want them to have a heart-to-heart about it after getting into a fight. Yeah, let's do it. I'm back from Whistler. I'm home. I finished reading Wild Love. I don't think I'm going to remember the book unless it's like mentioned, but I did like it. It was cute. I would give it like a 3.3 out of 5. Yeah, a 3.3. I also just realized I had a concert today and I missed it. Well, I didn't miss it. It starts at 7. It's 6:40 right now. It's gonna take me an hour to get down to Vancouver, so I'm exhausted and I don't want to go right now. So that's $70 I'm not getting back. But yeah, Wild Love, 3.3 out of 5. The man is so damn bad in this. Like there's never any question of whether or not he's in it. And the third act conflict was also like not that bad. Like it didn't infuriate me or anything. It wasn't miscommunication. It was like, okay, yeah, this makes sense. And now I'm ready for Wild Eyes to come out September 3rd. I don't know what I'm gonna read next. I don't know if I'm gonna start it today. We have obviously A Happy Place by Emily Henry and Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I don't know. What do I want to read? Hello. It is almost 3 p.m. the next day. I've decided I'm going to start Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez because I very recently read Yours Truly on a beach day, and I read the whole book in like a day and a half, and it was really cute. Like the romance in it was really good. It was really good. And Abby Jimenez, I read Part of Your World by her last year in January, and that also hit. I thought it was like one of the best romances I'd ever read. Not that I feel like I haven't read a lot of good, like actually really good romances. So we're getting into Just for the Summer. I'm excited. I've seen many people on YouTube read this, so I feel like I'm very late to the game, but this was like one of the books of the summer, which is very fitting for this video. So yeah, we're gonna read it. I'm just realizing I never explained what Wild Love was actually about. I just gave random updates on it and like clips of me reading it in Whistler. Wild Love. At the end of the day, I'm giving it a 3.3 out of 5. The romance is really good in this, in my opinion. No, I don't know. Is it really good? It's quite good. It's like 3.8 out of 5, 3.9 out of 5, or 4 out of 5 on like the best to the worst scale. And this is basically about two childhood friends and it's brother's best friend. It's billionaire romance, and it's also like boss employee. There's a lot of tropes in here. Honestly, I didn't really care that he was a billionaire in this. I feel like a lot of times it feels like a bigger part of the story when there's a billionaire as the main male character. In this one, it didn't really feel like it was a big part of the story. Maybe also because the vibe was like country, so it was like not clashing, but the billionaire guy was like a little bit more understated, even though he does do some shit that's like that's very billionaire of you. But yeah, the banter is very good in this. The two characters know each other so well, and a part of me is like, because they were separated for like a couple years, and a part of me is like, don't people grow during that time? But I guess both of them stayed at the core of who they were the same, and so they knew each other very well despite being separated for a while. And there was just so much, I feel like we were told there was a lot of longing and, you know, like, oh my god, I want her so bad, but it was just told and not shown. So I wish there was more of that. And I do appreciate that there wasn't a lot of like drama. It was all taken care of very like maturely, and like, okay, we're adults, like we can make our own decisions, we can talk through this, like we're actually friends, we can talk about our feelings and we can be good. So yeah, this was fun to read. I'm probably not going to remember it, but I don't regret reading it. Like it was a good time while I was reading it. Yeah, did I explain well what that was about? It's about, okay, the main male character is a billionaire, and he's from like a rich family, and his dad's like a rock star. He used to go to this like town ranch every summer, and there he met his best friend West, who Wild Eyes is going to be about, the next book that's coming out September 3rd that I read this in preparation for. And West's little sister Rosalie is the main female character, and she is really interesting. Again, I feel like the character, like the conflict with her actual character that was happening, we were told things instead of being shown them. Like she felt like she was really
watering herself down while she was away from home, basically, like doing her big girl job, doing her education, dating this guy that she met in college. She felt like she was kind of changing herself to fit this role and like stuff for her family, and because she felt like that was what she was supposed to be doing. But I feel like that, again, like that was told and not shown a lot. So yeah, I did appreciate that there was like some acknowledgement of like stuff to do with billionaires, and also like the privilege of having that much money and how it's different from like the average person. It wasn't just thrown in there. And then the main female character, she is from a normal family and like middle class, I think, and she is kind of like the good sibling. Like she tries not to get in trouble. She tries to always clear the air. She tries to do what she thinks her parents want from her. Her character arc is interesting too, but again, I feel like things were told and not shown, which is what I feel like that's why this book didn't leave as big of an impression on me as I, maybe feel like it could have. Did I explain it well? I explained who the two characters are, and it's just about them getting together and working together and kind of fighting this attraction they had and this chemistry, and being like, well, maybe we've never hated each other, even though we've always acted like we hated each other, and we've always teased each other and kind of come at each other with that. Maybe that was always kind of just us being interested in each other. Okay, was that enough of a understanding of the book? I hope so. Wild Love, 3.3 out of 5. Now we're gonna start Just for the Summer, and we're gonna go to the bookstore. That's like, we're gonna go to 3 bookstores in this video at least. That's funny. We're gonna start this on the bus. Hello, so I did not talk about what Just for the Summer is actually about. I just yapped about it, so I'm gonna tell you what it's about. Just for the Summer is about a travel nurse named Emma and a engineer named Justin, and they both have a lot going on in their personal lives with their families and stuff, and it's basically about them making this deal to date, have 4 dates and 1 kiss, and then break up because they both supposedly have this curse, which they like half both believe in, where if they date someone like if they go on more than 1 date with someone and they're actually interested in them for a little bit, when they break up with that person, they always find their soulmate. And they find each other through this little phenomenon because of a Reddit thread that Justin made, and they decide, hey, why not? What do we have to lose? So they decide to go on 4 dates together, have a kiss, and then break up so they can find their own soulmates. It's like not too hot now, but it's still sunny. The weather is so good. I love this kind of weather. I'm home now from the bookstore. I was gonna go to the second one, but it would have been closed by the time I got there, so we're gonna go do that tomorrow. I am now going to sit, eat my chicken and salad, and watch a YouTube video.
And just like trying to survive the school setting as a way to grieve the recent passing of their mother/wife, they're going to
Hello. So I took a shower, washed my hair, did my makeup. I'm heading over to my friend's to pick up my resume application that she printed out for me, and I'm gonna go drop that off at the bookstore, and we're gonna go check out that bookstore, and then hopefully I'll get hired there. I gave in my application. I could not vlog in there. Like, it was so, first of all, it was a small space, so it was just like everyone could see everything, and I was embarrassed. I like browsed for a while, just like trying to get the courage to go up to the counter and be like, hey, like, can I give you my resume? We did it. Now we're going home. Thank you. Hi. So I dropped off my resume and application. I feel like I'll definitely get an interview because they seemed impressed with my experience. So fingers crossed with that. I got back into PJs, like new PJs, because I didn't shower before I left. So I am back in comfy clothes. I'm probably gonna stay in comfy clothes for the rest of the day. I don't even know if I'm gonna change for the movie I'm watching later tonight. I'm watching Goblet of Fire.
Harry, I protest! Harry, you put your name in that goblet of fire.
Harry Potter, very fall coded, with my sister in theaters later tonight. I really wanted to watch Prisoner of Azkaban. That was probably my favorite movie, but that was playing yesterday and we couldn't make it work. So we're watching Goblet of Fire today instead. But I'm gonna chill. I'm going to book a blood test appointment, read a little bit, watch YouTube. Just chill. Yeah? Yeah. Hello. It is the next day. The Harry Potter movie last night was so good. It was so much fun. It gave me the urge to like reread all the Harry Potter books and do a movie marathon of all the Harry Potter movies. Maybe we'll do that this fall with my sister. My little sister is like really into Harry Potter, which is why we went in the first place. But yeah, I mean, the movie is definitely, there are parts of it that aren't really explained properly, and the transitions from scene to scene are kind of iffy, especially if you haven't read the books. But I think as someone who has read the books, and like, I've only read them once. I read them in like 8th or 9th grade, so I was like years ago, but it is still a lot of fun. Like, from what I do remember of the books, I had an understanding of what was happening in the movies, and it was fun. I just love fantasy movies. They're so much fun. I love fantasy in general. But yeah, that was Harry Potter. I feel like it definitely put me in the fall mood a little bit. So now I'm like, I'm gonna read a summer book, but whatever. It's still like, it was raining the other day. It was definitely like a fall transition right now because it's sunny one day and then it's raining the next. Today it's sunny. It's like gonna be up to like 23, 24 degrees. So we're gonna go to the park and we're gonna go read just for the summer because I haven't read in like 2 days and I am behind on this project. So yeah. Change of plans. We're gonna go to the bookstore to read because the mat that I used to go to the park with, my mom has in her car and she's at work, so change of plans, but we're still gonna read. It's so pretty today.
a tough thing to run from. Sometimes you fall for the wrong one.
I'm 100 pages into Just for the Summer. It's quite good. It's that having P.P.S feeling. I'm having fun. I'm gonna make some matcha. My sister and I decided to watch an Order of the Phoenix tonight before we watch Half-Blood Prince tomorrow, I believe. I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of matcha. Like that much. I'm gonna use a milk frother because I don't have a whisk. I think that's good. That's like not green at all. Yeah, this is another fail. This is like hardly green. I did badly. Sunbathing a little bit, but we are gonna get back to reading. Churros on my laptop. You're on my laptop.
You gotta learn to get your feet back on the ground. Yeah. Say your love to build you up, taking pride and tearing you back down. Too many people to please. Ain't no time to focus on.
I'm only like 150 pages in, but I can already see exactly what the conflict is gonna be. I'm scared. I'm scared. I need to read you this quote. It says, Emma had an aloofness to her, like she was just along for the ride and the ride didn't mean much. At least not as much as it meant to me. Oh! Oh! I'm 212 pages in, and I just want to say, Maddie is such a good friend. We all need a friend like Maddie. This girl is playing the best wing woman I've ever seen, fictional or not. She left her purse in his bag so that he could kiss her goodnight. Who does that? Like, she's planning this. That's crazy. Like, oh my god. He made her lunch. Her mom didn't make her lunch, but he made her lunch. I'm gonna cry. I feel like I look oily, but I'm waiting for my sister. We're actually gonna go watch Order of the Phoenix in theaters tonight at like 10 p.m. We'll probably get home at like 12:30, but we're gonna watch that tonight, and then we're gonna go watch Half-Blood Prince tomorrow. So we're watching like 3 out of the 7 Harry Potter movies in theaters. But yeah, that's what we're doing. I am like 2/3 of the way through this book. I'm on page 281 and it's getting emotional, and I just want the girl to let her guard down and let her walls down so bad, but that's where we are. Keep going. We are leaving the theater at 12:30. How was the movie?
The theater. Oh my god.
How was the movie? To rate the movie.
10.
10. I'm back from the movie. It was so good. It was so good. This is like reigniting my love for like stories, and especially fantasy. I feel like I have not read good fantasy in so long just because I don't seek it out. And I want something with like found family and like a longer series, something where we get to watch the characters grow up, good character development, a good plot, complex characters, complex villains. It's just so good. Like, Harry Potter is so, it's not overhyped. It's like exactly like it is what everyone says it is. It's actually just that good. Minus, of course, J.K. Rowling. She's not a good person, but
the story, I'm sure there are faults like with the representation and stuff like that, but it has its good points for sure. This makes me want to reread like the whole series. I haven't read Harry Potter. I read it once, and I read the whole series like in the 8th or 9th grade, and I don't remember a lot of the details. Like my sister just mentioned, like we watched Goblet of Fire yesterday, which was really good in theaters, and then we watched Order of the Phoenix today, and tomorrow we're gonna go watch Half-Blood Prince. Very excited because it's like about Snape. And I'm just very excited. Like, I don't know. Also, I'm just thinking, like, getting to watch movies in theaters. Like, when I'm older, I might be one of those people who goes to watch movies in theaters all the time, if I have the money, because it's actually such a good experience. Like, it's so much fun. So, anyway, I have, like, this much of my book left. I'm just getting past the 16. It's so good. This book is so good. I don't know what I'm gonna rate it, but I'm having a fun time. I feel like I'm low-key not in the mood for romance though. I want to read some fantasy. I'm getting in the fall mood already, but we're gonna finish these 3 books and then we can move on to fall stuff. But yeah, I am having fun, and I'm probably gonna finish this tonight because it's only like 100 and something pages. Hello. So I have to leave in 15 minutes for work, but I'm making breakfast. I finished Just for the Summer last night, and I wanted to talk about it before I start Happy Place today. It was really good. Like, I the thing is with Henry, I don't really get the hype. Like, I've read 3 of her books. I've read Book Lovers, People We Made on Vacation, and Beach Read. Beach Read is probably my favorite, but I never think about them, and I don't know. I like them. I think they're, like, good, better than average, but not, like, life-changing. But with Abby Jimenez, I get it. I get the hype. I think she is appropriately hyped. They're all of her books are so good. I gave Just for the Summer 4.5 out of 5. I do feel like it didn't really feel like a summer book to me for some reason. I didn't get the summer vibes from it, even though, you know, the setting. I also liked how it all wrapped up with like the connections and the interconnectedness of the 3 books in the series. I was scared that we weren't going to get a happy ending at the end, because he was like, oh, I don't know what she could say to make things different, and then she comes. That was scary, but obviously, like, of course it's a happy ever after, like, it's a romance book. Yeah, I just think it was so good. I do feel like I wish that we got more of a connection with the siblings and the girl. I feel like we didn't really see that enough. Yeah, but I love the male main character. He's like perfect, just like how I felt about Jacob and yours truly. Brava, Abby Jimenez, very well done. I'm on my way to the bus stop now that I wanted to keep talking about Just for the Summer. I feel like it was both heart-wrenching and heartwarming, and it was also realistic but idyllic, like. And it was that same feeling of like, this is true love. These are soulmates. Like, you actually get that feeling, which I love when I get that feeling, because that's what I look for in fantasy. So being able to find it in contemporary romance is a big deal. Yeah, I do also wish, other than the sibling thing, I wish that we had, I don't know, I wish there had been a smoother transition from them just being super attracted to each other and liking each other to them being in love with each other. For some reason, it surprised me when they were like, I love you. I was like, what? Maybe it's because I read it so quickly. Also, the passage of time in the book didn't feel like it was, like, a lot of time passed, but it didn't feel like a lot of time was passing. Yeah. But other than that, it was really good. Wonderful. Abby Jimenez does it again, doing God's work. We're going to start Happy Place on the bus.
Thing's beard. It is perfect. So perfect, I dare say one drop would kill us all. So here we are then, as promised. 1 vial of Felix.
She's gonna win by not. Men are useless anyways. Who needs men?
I'm recording.
Please just go on your main Instagram and only no slideshow, nothing, just post a photo of it.
She said, you should have brought this out. This is why I told you. And she goes,
Because literally, you won't bro.
I'm gonna read here.
Future Fudger coming in to tell you what Happy Place is actually about, because I didn't tell you because I just assumed you knew, but I might as well tell you and give you some backstory. So Happy Place is about a couple, except they're not a couple anymore. They broke up and they have this college like best friend group, and they're like all 30 now. And every summer they come to this house in Maine to meet up and have some fun during the summer and catch up, and they have to go to their yearly Maine trip with their friends even though they're broken up, and they have to keep up the ruse that they're still engaged to each other because two of their friends are getting married and they don't want to ruin the festivities. That sounds very like, oh, silly, and we're kind of fake dating, but it's an incredibly emotional read, let's just say. Okay, back to the video.
I'm on page 64, and I actually really like this. I think this might be my favorite Emily Henry book. I love the premise. It feels so romantic and, well, not romantic, but like it really feels like they are connected and soulmates so far, even though we are not seeing them as a couple. It's well written. I'm having a good time. I didn't think I'd want to read this book because it sounds sad and emotional, and I want to read something that doesn't make me feel too much, but I thought I did. I thought I wanted to read something that didn't make me feel too much, but this is good. I'm having fun. And I'm in my little hammock.
Step your second tie. Freya, can you go down and do that? The help her, please?
Okay, hold on.
I just need to get out of it. No, the ball, come on. I am so bad. Jai ki ban rahi hai. Bro, I can't even hold it. How am I doing that?
When you love chai the way that like me and your mom love chai, you'll just drink it.
I don't love chai like that.
You're missing out.
It's the vibe. Genie, come with the menu number 10.
मुझे चीनी चाहिए. मुझे चीनी चाहिए.
You've been on your phone every 5 seconds, too. And I'm looking listening to that.
Chamber of Secrets.
What?
Chamber of Secrets. Harry Potter, Chamber of Secrets. I really got movies. Okay.
You should be able to not say any Harry Potter. Jay?
Jumanji. Oh my god, why is everyone winning but me?
Hey.
Adventure Time, the movie.
I said it first.
She said Aladdin. What did you say?
I said Aladdin.
Oh.
Adventure Time, the movie. Thanks for telling us this.
Order of Phoenix. Oh my god, stop. I'm really good at
Any
this.
Harry Potter ones.
What'd you say? X-Men. X-Men. Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear her.
Another
I got one.
I want to pick it up.
You can't. Don't pick it up.
Okay, wait, let's go.
Why is it coming towards me? There's a cursed book.
They kind of look like salmon.
They look red. I think they're salmon. That one's huge.
Oh, we have रस्सी.
नहीं रस्सी नहीं मेरे पास मेरे दो है ना मैं उसमें से एक निकाल
Rassi's rope, right?
They're talking about eating the salmon in the river. Girl, what?
I like that he's filthy rich and buys her anything she wants. Do you like that he literally like spanks her 24/7?
The movie just started.
You would take 20.
He's all billionaires are unethical.
Yeah, literally. He can do whatever he wants because he's a billionaire. So?
I had such a good day today, and now it's 1 a.m. and I'm crying in my bed, but I'm on page 291 of like 385 of Happy Place, and this is Emily Henry's best book. I've read the other ones, minus Funny Story. This is the best one. I don't understand how anyone could dislike it. I've cried so much reading it. Oh my god, guys. It's so good. The characters are beautiful, the writing is beautiful, the relationships, the love. It's this might be like a 4.9 or a 5-star. This might be a 5-star, honestly. Like, I might buy this book. Hello. I finished Happy Place the day before yesterday. I was at work all day yesterday. Now all we have left to do for this video is to bring out my winter clothes. And I was going to bring out like a thick blanket for the fall, the colder months, but honestly it's still a little too hot for that, so I'm just gonna stick to the small blanket I brought out already. And yeah, we're also gonna paint my nails a pretty burgundy dark red because I've really wanted to do that. So we're gonna go buy that, and it's gonna be a good day. And that's gonna be the last day of the video. I am having some pasta, and I made a matcha, and it's actually the right color. Like, look at that, it's perfect. Oh my god, I'm so happy. We're headed out to get the nail polish. I need to organize my closet, and I'm really not looking forward to it, but I feel like it's just time. And also I'm thinking of maybe filming like a fall TBR recommendations video, so we'll see about that. But yeah, let's go. I love walking this way because like of the overgrown greenery here. It's so pretty to me. I left Walmart. I feel like the red that I found there, it was still called Cinesnap by Sally Hansen, but it was more of a dull red. I want like a blood red, something that almost has like a purple undertone and is very dark. So I'm going to London Drugs to see if they have something that I want. I can't pick between these three. I feel like the last two are similar, but the first one is totally different, and it's the one I saw online, so I don't know. And there's no return policy. I'm home now. I ended up just getting a setting spray because I finished the one that my sister and I share, and by that I mean I steal hers all the time and she lets me. I got the NYX one from the drugstore, and then the nail polish I ended up being not the one I went for because I just didn't like the way that looked in person. I got this one by Sally Hansen. It's in 415, called Wine 11, and it's this prettiest, like, I feel like the camera isn't doing it justice, but it's like this really pretty red, it's almost a little sparkly polish, and I'm very excited. I'm gonna put it on now. I don't really like how my makeup turned out today. I don't like how dark the eyeshadow is. It low-key just looks like I didn't put concealer on my eyelids, but I don't know. I did finish the nail polish. Look how pretty. A part of me wishes it was a little bit darker. I might add some layers to it later when it's more dry. I'm just gonna do nothing for a while, watch YouTube, so I don't get nail polish all over my clothes while I try to do my colder months wardrobe. So yeah, we're just gonna watch YouTube and do nothing while this dries. Then we'll get to the closet, which I don't really want to do, but we have to. Okay, it doesn't look like it, but I'm making progress. These are my PJs I need to fold up and put in my closet. Some things to put in the wash and then put in my closet. A bag of things that I am going to sell or donate. A bunch of sweaters and shirts and things that I need to hang up. I put all of my summer stuff in here. That's like very obviously summer, like summer dresses, things I just can't wear outside of summer. And then hoodies, hats, gloves, scarves, and then non-jeans in here. This is what the closet is looking like. Very clean. Okay, I'm gonna keep going.
From a baby's
It is the next day. I'm closing out this video, but I want to show you my closet because I did finish doing that last night, and then I watched some Tinkerbell with some friends who came over. But this is the closet. It's nothing amazing, but it's a lot more organized. I have jeans down there with a bag of clothes I want to donate, non-jean pants, hoodies, and then scarves and hats and stuff in there, summer clothes in there, skirt in there, pajamas, some returns, and now it's just, I can even close the doors now. Before I couldn't close them. Yay! So it's been a couple days since I finished filming and reading for this video, and I just haven't filmed an outro, so here it is. We did a lot during this video. I went to Whistler, I did a whole lake day, I redid my closet, I rearranged my bedroom, which you didn't see. I painted my nails, which I never do. I watched 3 Harry Potter movies in theaters with my sister, and I read 3 books. So yeah, I read like 3 books in like a week, which is, I mean, that's not crazy for me, but them not being Kindle Unlimited books is the difference here. But yeah, these are the books we read. Let's go through the ratings. So at the end of the day, when I really sat and thought about all the ratings, I wanted to give Wild Love 3.3 out of 5. I did like this, but I'm not going to remember it at all. I liked the couple. I really liked how much tension there was and the build-up of the romance, but other than that, I just thought it was okay. So this is getting a 3.3 out of 5. Next, we have Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. For this, I was originally going to give it 4.5 out of 5, but when I thought about it more after having some time, I want to give it a 4.25 out of 5. It's good. I kind of get the hype, but I haven't thought about it at all since finishing it, and I felt like the third act, like conflict, kind of got wrapped up really quickly, or at least like in the book. Like there was a time jump kind of, but we're not with the characters during that time jump, and so it felt quick. But I did like this book. I enjoyed the topics it broached, and I liked the characters, and it was romantic and cute, so 4.25 out of 5. Lastly, Happy Place. This was so good. It was a 5-star for me, and I have not given a book 5 stars in almost 2 years. So, I mean, that's a testament to how like average the books I read are, and I don't read a lot of the popular books anymore, so I just need to reach outside of my little comfort zone. But I'm so happy I read this. It was beautiful, it was heart-wrenching, it was heartwarming, it was so romantic. I'm very happy that I read this. I think it's going to be a summer reread for the rest of my life maybe. And yeah, Happy Place, 5 out of 5 stars. So that was this video. If you stayed this long, thank you. I know it was like 50 minutes long. Will I ever put out a short video? God knows. God knows. You have to stick around to see. But yeah, that was this video. It's 30 degrees when I'm filming this, but I did do some fall prep since it is September now. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.